On this first problem, we've already moved the 13 to the other side. So how do I find the number that goes inside the factor? So it's going to be x minus 6. So 6 squared is plus 36, plus 36. 13 and 36 make 49. Now what? Square root, good. X minus 6 equals plus or minus 7. And we add 6. 6 plus 7 would be 13. And 6 minus 7 would be negative 1. For the rest of the worksheet, they're not necessarily going to be in the correct order. Sometimes you're going to have to work forwards and backwards and lots of different ways. So take a look at number 2. Oops. I'll do the easy part. 8 plus 64 is 72. Can I fill in the rest of the blanks using the information given? How? Right, so square root of 64, but we have to be careful. Is this going to be 8 or negative 8? It's positive because this tells me it's positive. So this would be x plus 8. What would be my middle term? 16 and 16. Now I square root. 72 is made up of 8 and 9. 2, 2, 2, 3, and 3. Can I pull anything out? Set of 2's and a set of 3's. So I have x plus 8 equals plus or minus 2 times 3 is 6. What's left over? Root 2. And then I subtract 8, and my answer, negative 8 plus or minus 6 root 2. I just factored 72. 8 times 9 is 72. You could have done 12 and 6. You could have done 2 and 36. Yeah. All right, let's take a look at 3. So our factor is negative 7. How does that? So the middle term must be minus 14. And my perfect square would be 49. Negative 24 and 49 is 25. All right, square root. And we get x minus 7 equals plus or minus 5. Add 7. 5 and 7 make 12. Negative 5 and 7 make 2, and those are my roots. Kind of got the hang of this? Let's do one that's a little bit different. Look at number 8. The easy part would be adding these together. 8 plus 9/4 is 41/4. If my perfect square is 9/4, what would the factor be? 3 2's. 3 halves. Yeah. So we square root the 9 and we square root the 4. It's okay, Riley. We just like making fun of you. It's 3 over 2. If my factor is 3 over 2, what is my middle term? 3 over 1, or just 3. So this would be plus 3 and this would be plus 3. Now we can solve. 41 is prime. It does not simplify, but root 4 simplifies. So x minus 3 over 2 is equal to the square root of 41 plus or minus the square root of 41 halves. Oh, thank you. So now I subtract 3 over 2, and they have the same denominator, so I'm just going to put them together. Negative 3 plus or minus root 41 over 2. And those are my two roots. Is this making sense? Right. Number 11. I know this would be minus 13. And then 81 minus 13 would be 68. This would be plus 81. So this would be minus 9. Up here it would equal 18 and 18. And I'll let you solve that. I'm not going to solve that one for you. But let's do number 12. Number 12 is about as tricky as it gets. All we know is the ending constant and the ending factor. Well, if my factor is 11 over 12, what is my perfect square? So this would be plus 121 over 144. Which means on the other side I would also have 121 over 144. How am I going to figure out what this equals? Well, if we look at it going forward, this number plus this number equal 841 over 144. So to go backwards, I would just take 841 over 144 and subtract off 121 over 144, and I get 5. Which means this would be minus 5. Well, if my factor is 11 twelfths, what middle number can I divide by 2 and get 11 twelfths? 11 sixths. So plus 11 sixths. Okay. Now I square root. What goes into 841? Well, 2 doesn't, 3 doesn't, which means 4 won't work, 5 doesn't work, 6 doesn't work. So let's start trying the prime numbers. So 841 divided by 7, no. 841 divided by 11, nope. 841 divided by 13, nope. How far do I need to go? Right. When the number you divided by is bigger than your answer, you can stop. So we're not there yet. 841 over 17, 841 divided by 23. Hey, don't steal my thunder. 20, well, 23, 5, 29 is the last one. And it actually works. So that gives me 8 plus 11 twelfths equals plus or minus 29 over square root of 144 would be 12. So I'm going to subtract 11 twelfths. So 29 twelfths minus 11 twelfths is 3 halves. And negative 29 twelfths minus 11 twelfths is negative 10 thirds. That's everything you need to solve this out. I do have the answers for you, I think. So good luck.